Hello and welcome. We've put this guide together with the experts over at ProTax Accountant. And today we're tackling a really crucial step for anyone starting their life in the UK, getting your national insurance number. We're going to cover what it is, exactly how to apply, and what to do while you're waiting.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Picture this. You've just landed in the UK, it's your first day at your new job, you're excited, and then your new boss casually asks, "So, what's your national insurance number?" And you feel that little moment of panic. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's a super common feeling.
But hey, don't panic. Seriously, you are in exactly the right place. We've teamed up with the absolute experts at ProTax Accountant to walk you through every single thing you need to know. So take a deep breath, we're going to get this sorted. So what even is a national insurance number? Well, the best way to think of your NINO, that's what you'll hear it called, is like your unique financial fingerprint for the UK. It's a special code that sticks with you for life. It makes sure that all your tax and contributions are tracked correctly, which is absolutely crucial because this number is the key to unlocking things like state benefits and, maybe most importantly, building up your UK state pension for the future. Okay, let's clear up a really common point of confusion right now. Your national insurance number is not the same as your NHS number. Not at all. As you can see, the NI number is all about your financial life, your job, your taxes, your benefits. Your NHS number is purely for healthcare. One's for your wealth, the other is for your health. Simple as that.
So, how do most people get one? Well, if you were born in the UK, chances are you didn't have to do a thing. The whole process is automatic. It usually kicks off when your parents claim child benefit. Then, a few months before you turn 16, a letter just magically arrives in the post with your number on it. Easy. But, and this is key, if that didn't happen for you, or you've moved to the UK, then you'll need to apply yourself. And before you race off to fill in any forms, here is a fantastic pro tip from the team at ProTax Accountant that could save you a ton of hassle. If you have a biometric residence permit, a BRP card, literally just flip it over. Sometimes your NI number is printed right there on the back. Or if you have an e-visa, log into your account, it might have already been assigned to you. Definitely check this first. You might already have one.
Right, so you've checked and you definitely need to apply. The good news is the whole thing is done online and it's pretty straightforward. So, before you start, just get these things ready. You'll need a passport from any country or a national ID card if it's from the EU. You'll need a UK address where you can actually get post and, of course, an email address and a phone number.
Now, let's look at the actual application. It's really just 4 simple steps. First, and this is important, make sure you're on the official gov.uk website. Step 2, you fill in your details. Take your time here because even a small typo can cause delays. Step 3 is about proving who you are, which usually involves taking some photos of your documents. And finally, you just hit submit. You'll get an email back almost instantly with your application reference number. Now that reference number is super important, so keep that email somewhere safe. You'll need it if you ever have to chase up your application. And speaking of which, it's good to manage your expectations. It can take up to 4 weeks for that official letter with your brand new NI number to arrive in the post.
Okay, here it is, the question we get asked all the time. Can I start my job while I'm still waiting for the number? And the answer is a big, loud yes. As long as you have the legal right to work here in the UK, you are absolutely fine to start. Just let your employer know that you've applied and you'll give them the number the second it arrives.
But you knew there was a but coming, didn't you? There is a little catch. If your employer doesn't have your NI number for your first payday, they have to put you on what's called an emergency tax code. And, well, that usually means you end up paying more tax than you should.
How much more are we talking? Well, let's put a real number on it. £380.
That's not a random number. That's exactly how much a real client at ProTax Accountant, a woman named Sarah from Birmingham, overpaid in tax in just her first 3 months of work, all because she was on an emergency tax code. Now, you do get that money back eventually, but it could be a real pain and a hit to your cash flow right when you're trying to get settled.
Here's another really vital pro tip for you. Your NI number is yours for life, so if you lose it or you change your name, please, whatever you do, never reapply for a new one. That can create a massive mess in the system. The right thing to do is to use the official service on the gov.uk website to find your original number.
That's not all. Here's another common pitfall. Once you get your number and give it to your employer, always double-check it on your first payslip. A single wrong digit could mean your contributions go into what HMRC calls a suspense account. Basically, it's a black hole, and that money isn't being credited to your personal record, which could hurt you down the line.
So let's look at how this all works in practice. For the 2025 to 26 tax year, these are the main rates. If you're an employee, you'll pay 8% on your earnings between about £12,500 and £50,000. If you're self-employed, it's a little higher, at 9% on your profits in that same band. And your NI number is what links every single one of those payments to you.
To make this real, let's talk about Anna. She's a freelance designer based in London. Every year, when she does her tax return, her NI number is what makes sure her 9% contributions are logged correctly against her name. She's not just paying tax, she's building up her record year by year, which is essential for her future pension.
Okay, I want you to look at this next number, 35. Now, stay with me. This next point might actually surprise you because it shows just how important all of this really is in the long run. So why 35? Because you need to have 35 full qualifying years of national insurance contributions to get the full UK state pension when you retire. Any gaps in your record could mean you get less. This is why getting your NI number is just step one. The real long-term habit to get into is checking your contribution record online at gov.uk every single year to make sure everything looks right.
All right, let's do a super quick recap of the most important things to remember. Number 1, think of your NI number as your financial fingerprint for life. 2, you can and you should start work while you wait. 3, always check your visa docs before you apply. 4, watch out for those pesky emergency tax codes. And finally, make it an annual habit to check your contribution record online.
Now, just a quick and important disclaimer. Please remember that all the information we've shared today is for general guidance. It is not a substitute for professional advice tailored to your specific circumstances, so it shouldn't be used on its own to make financial decisions.
And that really brings us to the final point. If you want to take control of your UK finances and need expert advice on this, or really any other tax issue, the best thing to do is get in touch with the fantastic team at Pro Tax Accountant.
They are absolutely ready to help you out. You can reach them directly on WhatsApp or by phone at 07985 689 912. Or if you prefer, you can just pop them an email at info@protaxaccountant.co.uk. Thanks so much for joining us.